welcome to the Dear Lacrosse Pod. I'm your host, Angie Benson. Right here we got Leaner. Oh, hey, boobies. Okay, so we just recapped the first episode a little bit. Low-key, it was one of my favorite episodes. I'm not going to lie.
It was.
We were pretty unhinged.
True to ourselves.
And, like, I rewatched that episode probably, like,
3 times.
Yeah, 3-4 times. And I even sent
Not because
I
liked it so much, I just wanted to make sure everything I said was, like, cool.
I stand by it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everything I said was factual. You know what I mean? And I had some cited sources behind it in some way. So, yeah, little Farrell, I do enjoy that. But, yeah, I even sent it out to other people to kind of listen before we posted
some feelers. We sent some feelers out.
Feelers out just to make sure what I was saying wasn't, like, completely diabolical.
And there was feedback.
There is feedback. They're like, yo.
I'm not even gonna just, whether it was one way or the other, it was feedback.
I might have receipts of the feedback. Like, that was so funny. Okay, yeah. Okay, Texas. Wait, the fact about the college kids, like, not even being pro, playing in the All-Star game. Quote-unquote, pick up basketball, crying, laughing emoji. Leading women, Paul with Fantastic Four. Another one, forced retirement, facts. Yay! Should I coin that?
Forced retirement?
Forced retired lacrosse player. You know, there's a lot of us out there.
Forcefully washed up.
Forcefully washed up. That's the shirt.
Okay.
I think we make the shirt. We'll make the shirt when this goes live, and we'll freaking...
There's going to be a lot of, like, excerpts in here because we found pictures of us at ESPN. There's going to be the shirt that I'll show you egg whites.
Egg white shirts. We'll do it all.
We'll just, you know what? That's what we got to start doing. We'll just throw shit in there.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Washed up.
What else? OMG, you guys are coming out with the receipts and facts and full honesty. I love. The Maybean commercial, crying face. And then she continued and talked about basically just my comments on the situation.
On the podcast.
I think this was T, all in caps, new message, chef's kiss. You know, I will say I don't think there's another podcast like us. In lacrosse.
Yes.
In lacrosse. There's definitely way feral podcasts out there. Like, Call Her Daddy was feral before it became,
I still listen to Call Her Daddy. That's probably the only podcast I listen to other than, I'm gonna, age myself, but I listen to Dateline sometimes.
I listen to Stuff You Should Know.
When I listen to...
Stuff You Should Know is a good one. I listen to, if I want to do some fun facts of the day or, like, learn something real quick or I need to kill some time on some cardio, I'll, like, exercise my brain in some podcast education right there. Mm-hmm. Or, like, horrible decisions, like, decisions. Like, that's you want to talk about feral. Like, but in lacrosse, I would say more so, like, unfiltered. I don't think there's another, like, unfiltered lacrosse podcast out there. Getting into it. So, I sent Lena this reel by Fossey Holla.
Penn State women's lacrosse.
And she kind of, like, goes over some more news in the college coaching world of Penn State, okay? So not that I just want to keep attacking it, but, like, come on. We gotta talk about this stuff.
News.
We got news. So, the guy, assistant coach, what's his name?
His name is...
Mager. Evan. Coach Evan. All right? So, he basically got hired at Penn State this past summer to be an assistant coach along with Kayla Trainer and girlfriend, so I'm assuming that job interview went pretty well. But literally by September 9th, he would just announce that, like, he is going to be the assistant coach at Rutgers, and then also is, like, the defensive goalie, like, and like recruiting coordinator. So for me, when like a coach leaves in the fall, it's very questioning. Like it brings up some skepticism of like what happened. You didn't even have a single fall ball game with this team yet. You just got hired over the summer, and now you're leaving
I'm reading the comments, sorry.
You're reading the comments?
Yeah.
Are they bad?
No.
It's only 11. But there's 700 shares. There's more shares than likes.
Well,
Interesting.
We got a lot of shares.
We do. I think we get hater stats.
That's fine. It's still a stat.
Everyone in the views, nobody in your likes, you know? Like that's some hater stats. It's
I just
fun.
think it's honestly because it'll be closer to home.
He's New
And
Jersey
he's,
guy.
and he's doing more.
He's
He's
doing
recruiting
more.
coordinator now.
It's just awkward.
And it says in the comments as well that Rutgers got a new athletic director, so it says it just might be a move more to benefit Rutgers than it is more of like what this person is saying, a bad look on Penn State. And then someone else saying he's a very aggressive coach.
Ooh, so maybe there was some conflict.
Nobody wants to talk about the real chaos.
Ooh, who's that? Who's
This
that?
is
Who's that?
Will Hicklin.
Interesting.
I don't mean to like blast you, but
I
want to
know.
know.
I want to know. So yeah, I just find it weird when coaches leave in the fall. Like Lehigh left in the fall. Like it's just like all these.
Oh, she has something about Lehigh in here too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fosse, shout out Fosse. I don't really know you that much. I mean, I've seen your stuff, but you're coming up with some things here. Lehigh basically just left. The head coach left, right?
This week we talked about longtime Lehigh head coach Jill Redfern stepping down after 17 seasons.
It's a long time.
Now the Mountain Hawks have their new leader. Lehigh has officially hired Steph Lazo as head coach, making her first college head coaching job. Lazo was just named an assistant at Temple last month, but she's pivoting to Lehigh instead.
Oh, so another
after
quick one.
spending the 2025 season as the offensive coordinator
Yeah.
at Penn State. As a player, she was a star attacker at Penn State, helping them to 4 NCAA tournament appearances and back-to-back Final Fours. In 2017, she led the
Okay, I
entire
don't care about her.
league.
So anyway, Lehigh's coach of 17 seasons basically just stepped down, right? And then they got a new assistant coach. So once again, she was hired at like Temple, and then over the summer, and then jumped ship, went to head coaching position, first head coaching position at Lehigh. So like again, the shuffle of coaches is so weird because usually it's in the summer, right? Usually for women's lacrosse, it's like right after a pro league when all these pros get together and they're like, how else can we make money? And we have to go college coach because there's no other money in playing women's lacrosse. And they're like, I know this spot's open, and then they go. Or my friend's over there, and then they go. And then it's just like a whole like little like shuffleboard of coaching. And then seeing this type of stuff in the fall is very out of character.
Out of the norm.
Out of the norm, and I just want to know why. I feel like
Is this like going to be a 1-2 time thing, or is this going to be starting to be
the norm? The norm, like recruit kids all summer, and then get to the fall, not
get
hit
them really
football.
comfortable and excited to go to school, and then you get there and it's a new coach.
Peace, like you know, and like I'm looking at the Coach Evan from Penn State going to Rutgers, and I'm like, is there more? I mean, I feel like we were definitely way more aggressive in the first recording about it because we didn't like process
we
the
lost a lot of
situation.
steam.
We lost a lot of steam here, but also at the same time, like I just want to speculate. Like I really do hope it was for the family move.
Because the other side of it is that the culture
was bad.
something that he wasn't able to like
You need to
get
out of
behind.
there. You need to get out of there. Now for Lehigh, also, why did you step down after 17 seasons? Like, what happened?
Could be that it was just 17 seasons.
17 seasons, but the person that jumped, I don't fault her because this is her first little head coaching gig, and like, why not? Opportunity happened. She's a baller player back in her day. Cool. You know what? Take the opportunity. Opportunity's there. You got it. Cool. I don't think there was anything like wrong with what she was already doing. I thought she had a successful assistant coaching career, but like. And then I guess we went over Paul Rabel's outfit.
No, we went to Elon Queens.
Oh, more school.
More school.
Cut.
And then we'll go to fun.
Cut. Backtrack. Talk about more school stuff. The merge between Elon and Queens.
Mm-hmm.
I had a couple 26 commits there. I had 2. I had a parent reach out to me about the news that broke. I thought Queens broke the news. Queens of Charlotte.
Yes.
I thought Queens broke the news pretty like sudden, and like
slightly abrupt. You're talking about a bunch of 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
So like
well,
for
not the lacrosse team broke the news. Like the school sent out like this massive like email of what's happening.
I feel like even if I was like a NARP,
I would be like, what's going on? So all in all, it's actually a good thing.
I think they know what NARP is.
NARP? I feel like any athlete watching this should know what a NARP is. For those of you who don't know.
If you
If you are a NARP watching this damn podcast, good for you. We need more people like you. That's what we call true fans.
Yeah.
Right? That's a fan of a sport right there. Because, like...
You're upgraded from NARP to fan.
NARP to fan. But a NARP
is a
non-athletic regular person.
It's like a muggle for Harry Potter.
Yes.
But it's... I feel like I don't mean it to say it like mean, but it's just something that like athletes, I've been hearing it for years.
I think it's the fact that like we view that we put in like a whole 40-hour-a-week job, and we're doing the same schoolwork as you, and we're still partying, and you fail your class. How does that happen? Like how do you fail college as a NARP? All you have to do is show up.
I think for me it was more of like, why are you here? Like, why did you choose to come here
to this school?
And I will say, location-wise, cool, but my college had less people than my high school. So, why are you here? What are you doing here? You don't belong here.
See, I feel like the schools I went to was more like, why are you still a loser? Like, how do you fail your classes and, like, get cut off from your parents when, like, all you have to do
is literally pass.
Is just pass. I'm over here sweating and running.
School wasn't hard, but you had a bunch of free time to go do
stuff. You had so much time to, like...
You had so much more time to cheat than we did.
Correct! What is happening here?
And y'all have AI now, so... How are you?
And they're doing classes on AI. Like, they're teaching you how to use AI.
Yeah.
In college. Like, what are you doing? Like, so I will never understand the NARP. No offense to the NARPs that are watching this. Maybe there's my parents.
They're your parents.
But, like, they're not students. Like, you know.
They're not NARPs.
But they were NARPs back in their day.
That's true. In their prime, they were NARPs.
But, like, they successful.
Yeah.
Like, they did their NARP
Just because
stuff.
you're a NARP doesn't mean that you're not going places. Like...
No, you have the time to go places.
Yeah. You should be traveling, girl.
You can do stuff because you're a NARP.
The only places we went were
you could be a
Kentucky.
doctor, you could be a lawyer because you're like a NARP. You can't even be a nurse and go play women's lacrosse.
Oh my god.
The amount of schools that were like, if you want to be a nursing major, we're probably not the program for you.
Oh my god. That was like very...
It's still in conversation. Certain programs are like, no, we love academics. We have a lot of nursing majors. And I'm like, your school doesn't win. But I'm glad they're all successful nurses at the end of the day.
If you're making good people, that's fine.
That's great. This person is great for your school. Mm-hmm. They, too, want to focus on academics. Mm-hmm. They're not studleets. Do you know what a studleet is? Or do you know what an athlete student is? I was an athlete
student. I wasn't no studleet, but I was definitely athlete student. I had studleet moments.
Studleet moments, but anyway.
NARP.
That's a
definitely wasn't a NARP though.
College saga here. To segue into it, recruiting. recruiting September 1st just passed, been hectic. I'm not even gonna lie.
If you committed, yay.
Woo, good for you. It's not the biggest decision in your life. Make sure signing day is not the greatest moment of your career. I think
that
that's
better
the
not be like your
highlight of your career. That's the biggest advice I give to whatever child that shouldn't be watching this podcast. If signing day is the highlight of your career, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. But anyway, September 1st. Literally crazy because 2026 recruits are all about like the roster caps, what rules are getting passed, blah, 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 how are coaches recruiting, what schools are going to be funding, and blah, 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 blah. And then the 2027s has been like so draggy. And I feel for these kids. Like, do you miss recruiting?
No.
I wouldn't
For a
wish it
second.
upon anybody.
Yeah. It was so hard. And like, even for the parents too. I feel like the parents have
That's
it
the
easy.
worst part.
Yeah,
Parents.
the parents. Like, it feels so bad. Like, they take us all over, and I had to ask them to like pay for my videos from the tournament because no one was recording us, and then I have to pay someone to put it all together and cut it all down.
But I feel like kids these days have way easier. As much as I'm like saying how hard the 27 class is, just because of NIL and transfer portal and all that stuff, like it is a different game than it was than when we were recruiting. Mm-hmm. But like when we were in a recruiting process, the amount of money we had to spend just to get like a highlight film of like all of our games from the season, from the tournament, the money we had to spend to the tournament to
and that's just getting game film. Like, that's not just you. That's like your whole team, and that's over like a 3-day weekend. So you're looking through so much.
And then you're paying someone to edit it, put the circle around it, the whole entire thing, making sure we're getting the best clips.
Assist.
And then we're editing,
Goal.
ordering the clip, reordering the clips, all that stuff. Like,
find a good song that has no words.
That's like all this stuff. I feel like today, kids, all you had to do is just be present, take up space, get your name out there, and you can do that with social media. Instagram was just getting big when we were recruiting, kinda. Like, it still wasn't viral. We had Vine. Like,
yeah.
it wasn't.
I was about to say, like, I definitely would not have thought to use my Instagram as a recruiting tool. It was just not that. Like, no. I don't think that any of the social media things that we have now we would have even used for recruiting. It was like the only thing that we knew was you pay someone to cut down a video and you send it to every school and they don't answer you.
Did you cold call?
Never.
I cold called.
Never. Oh my god.
I
was so shy. I could never even do that.
Literally, I was cold calling coaches. Cold calling their office phones.
I'd cold call my coach. I would cold call my coach without warning and be like, "Have you spoken to this person?" And they're like, "Well, I told you it would take." I'm like, "But you haven't."
But I still cold called in business. Like, even like in my work now, like cold calling literally gets things done. Like, it's like recruiting is a business. Once one party wants something, the other party wants something. Both parties need something. So like it's just like, if you can't cold call like in sales or anything,
no, I definitely would now. But
like, I feel like if the kids
then it was always the stigma of like you can't talk to coaches.
Yes, you can. Like, it's
no,
like,
because that was what I literally thought. I used to coach my parents before games. If you see a coach, turn the other direction. If they ask you for ketchup or a napkin, no, you cannot.
My
talk
thing
to them.
is let the coach tell you they can't talk to you yet. Hey, thanks for introducing yourself, but sorry, I can't talk to you. Let them tell you no. That's it. Because if you get to a point where they start pushing conversation, or it's just generic or like a litmus test in that sense, and you're just talking about your dog at home and nothing to do with recruiting, that in itself already gets you in front of a freaking coach. You as a human and a person, you get to connect with that coach, and if you get into like a place of
banter.
Yeah, if you get into a place where it's not NCAA compliant, completely agree, it is up to the coach to say, sorry, we can't talk about XYZ, but I will never tell a kid to not cold call or go up to a coach, introduce himself, whatever, because, like, that's just business, and that's just, like, how you should, like, get your name out there.
I wish my coach worded it like that, because at that point, you're right, it is a business. Like, what are they... The worst they could say is, hey, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you right now. Okay, well, I just wanted to come out here and say hi.
Yeah, that's it, and call it a day. Now your name's in front, and like you send them an email right after. I feel like recruiting now is so easy, but also at the same time, like, if you don't have someone vouching for you, like a recruiter, not to like toot what I do, but like it does make a difference between I'll use my like world, for example, like goalie world, for example, it's way different if I'm calling a college coach about a goalie, talking goalie lingo and like what this kid can and cannot do and what my personal thing is, compared to a dad coach that learned all his goalie coaching from YouTube and was like, this kid can make saves and is a really fun kid. Now, if you want to go talk to the dad coach about like who that person is as like a person,
That's fine.
That's fine, but like skill-wise,
the character.
the conversation is going to be a lot different from that person versus a person that knows the game and like vouching for you to somebody else that knows the game.
They're probably listening and looking for like those key things that they want to hear, and the dad coach is not
gonna say. So like I do think it's just a lot about who you know when it comes to recruiting, but also like social media. Like I'll never have my kids buy sports recruits. I'll never have you do that, because at the end of the day, all you need is someone to like send your Instagram, Lacrosse Instagram account with all the same highlight videos that you post on your sports recruits to a coach they know, and they scroll through it kind of like left or right Tinder, and they're like, yay or nay.
Is the sports recruit like when it's like, oh, Cornell viewed your profile?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And okay,
so then I have a thing about that, because that's like literally when you're scrolling through your phone and it's like, okay, like Angie looked at your stuff. This person looked at your stuff. They're not interacting. They're literally
scrolling and browsing
past you.
I would say that sports recruits gets me in trouble. It gets me in trouble because kids will be like, so-and-so sports recruits like viewed my profile.
And then you reach out to them and they're like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
They're like, yeah. And then I'm like, yo, hey, you saw my kid? They're like, no, he didn't. And I was like, well, maybe your assistant coach did. They're like, no, Angie, I literally just like looked like,
they're like, I tried to get past her.
Yeah, they're like, I like don't know like what like kid, like we haven't seen this kid. And I was like, damn, like it literally says. And then it happened again to the same school with a different kid. And I was like, hey, this kid said you saw their sports recruits. Can I get some feedback off that kid? They're like, we didn't look. There's like, sports recruits is really starting to piss me off, because it's like I feel like they're giving false notifications, or sometimes if like they like click on a profile and they're already in the system, like as a coaching standpoint, they can go to other profiles. So it's like you might be the email they open to like just get into sports recruits, and then they're still funneling through whatever. Like,
but then every person they click on to get to the person they're going for is getting that notification.
It's just rough. Like I don't think it's as accurate as people say.
It creates a lot of false hope.
Correct.
I think, and it's a really hard letdown. And once it happens that one time, your guard is already up, and it's like, well, then I don't believe you, and you want to speak to them on the phone, and like this.
Yeah, like thing. I'll still reach out to all the schools that like.
But two times from the same
coach
school.
From different players, and it's like they're like Angie. They're like, Angie, I literally just yelled at my assistant coaches like, who the hell viewed this kid's profile? Like, what are like? They're like you know. Ooh.
Because on their end, they're probably like, we don't have her.
Yeah, like
going through all
exactly. Like, what the heck? And they're like, oh, you sent us a goalie? What do you mean? Like, it's just like, I'm like,
and
yeah.
It's also very specific. I feel like once a coach knows what they want, they want it.
They want it, yeah.
And until they know they're either getting it or they're not, because it's already been given to someone else.
Yeah.
That's when they're gonna move on, and that's when you get like the calls.
The calls. So that's why I think it's so important to have someone just vouch for your coach, other players, other coaches, people who are already on the team that are on that team, like go do that. But yeah, it's business. Treat it like business, and that's how it is. And people who don't treat it like business and they treat it more so like dating, I think recruiting is dating to a sense in the beginning phase, and then once like September 1st hits, it's now business, like, because it's an even playing field through and through. The beginning phase is more dating, because you're putting feelers out, seeing who kind of likes you, hearing it through the grapevines, and like so-and-so has general interest, and yada yada yada. Once it hits September 1st, guess what? We ain't dating anymore.
Yeah.
We're freaking, we're closing the deal.
You're either getting engaged or you're breaking up.
Or you're breaking up. Like,
so it's the ultimatum. The ultimatum.
The ultimatum at its finest. And I think the rush for it has been kind of ridiculous too. So anyway, that's our recruiting spiel for the day of that.
Now we can get on to what we really want
to talk about. So obviously we just like, okay, WLL or MWLL, however you want to freaking call it. In the PLL, we're on Good Morning America, so snaps for them. Great for a sport. Awesome. I thought the fits of the players,
overall, most of the fits were cool.
Were cool.
The only problem that I'm having with the overall of all fits, because the mean average is now lowered because of this, you know, is one single person.
One who I may add, I really hope has a stylist.
That they can fire over this.
That they can fire over this situation. Because I really hope it wasn't an executive decision. I really hope you didn't do that
yourself.
To yourself. To our sport. As leader of our sport. I hope you didn't do that to us.
Do it to us.
You do it. You really do it to us.
How could you do that to us?
Why would you do it to us like that?
You didn't have to do it
You
like
didn't
that.
have to do it like that.
No.
Good morning, America.
Can you take a guess?
Can you take a gander of who we may be talking about? Lo and behold, the Paul Rabel on Good Morning America, dressing exactly what the epitome of what
people think lacrosse
lacrosse is. I just want to know how you go from street lacrosse 24 hours before this nonsense and then show up like that.
Insert.
How do you show up like that? We gotta zoom in on this.
Mind you, everyone else is wearing
Jerseys and jeans.
this.
Jersey and jeans.
Which looks fly,
honestly,
and cool and casual and exactly what you are on Good Morning America for.
To do.
And then we got...
How do you go from booty shorts to 10-inch seam?
2 different socks. Sweater vest.
Did street lacrosse teach you nothing? Did the culture teach you nothing? Nothing. Sigh.
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. There's no way Fantastic Four.
All of these pieces are fine on their own. Together, though.
Was ludicrous.
Together.
Ludicrous. There's no way Fantastic Four chick let him leave the house like that. Like, that's why I hope it was a stylist that did that. Bless you.
I'm sneezing
Bless
on the
you
truth.
again.
Period.
There's no way. So, Paul, just do better, please. Do better.
It just wasn't a good fit.
No. And can we talk about the Maybelline stuff? Because I'm sure there's, like, some wild feedback about that situation. All we're trying to say is that just take a different angle to your sponsorship. Because it doesn't have to be about beauty. It literally could have been about skincare. And skincare would have been 10 times more inclusive and, like,
because everyone has skin.
Productive in the sweaty ass sport. You're gonna sneeze. The truth.
Sneeze again.
Truth sneezes. Did he scare you?
I think so. But yeah, everyone has skin. They could have probably made way more money if they just stretched that angle a little bit and not.
Like, what do you have in your lacrosse bag? Let's start there. Is it foundation?
No.
Foundation in my goalie chin strap?
Sunscreen, contact solution, ponytails,
makeup wipes,
or
like like wipe cleaners, whatever it is.
Band tape, maybe like some Aquaphor.
Aquaphor for sure. The lips, face, and if you're in the cold, are you sneezing?
I'm trying.
What the hell is that?
It won't come out. I feel it.
Okay. Maybe some latex gloves.
If it gets cold.
Hand warmers, feet warmers, stuff like that. But, like, I've never had, like, straight out blush in...
No, at that point, I would probably just bring my whole makeup back. And the girls that are wearing foundation are probably wearing a whole face anyways, so, like...
I just never understood it. I'm not saying there's not people who don't wear makeup in their sport playing lacrosse. Like, you definitely people have their own styles and touches, but, like, maybe mascara and, like, a little bit of, like, sunscreen foundation type deal.
No,
but,
probably
like,
not, though, because it's, like, a different... It's, like, not sunscreen.
Not the same. Yeah, it's...
Like, I need sunscreen.
Like, you need a, like, or prescription
I played
foundation.
in Florida at 2 p.m. on turf. I needed sunscreen. I did not need foundation. I did not need foundation. That was probably, like, the only thing that I would have not needed.
Yeah, again, so it's really like a lot of people don't wear makeup playing lacrosse.
Yeah, maybe I'm walking into, like, game day with a face, and then I go into the locker room, put on a uniform, and take it off.
Yeah. If you care about your skin, you're not wearing makeup
No.
playing. Like, or sweating in that sense. Like,
No.
if you truly care about your skin.
If you know anything about hygiene, you most
You
likely...
wouldn't cake your face
Before sweating.
before sweating. I don't know. Maybe they should do, okay, PL, WL, you can take this idea. I'll give it to you. I'll freaking give it to you.
What?
You should do skincare seminars, like what is their face routine, skincare routine, with the Maybelline products pre and post game.
Yeah.
$1 million
That's so
idea.
cute.
You're welcome. Take it. Take it.
Get ready with me game day TikToks.
Right.
Using the products.
Using the products, the
Wow.
skincare products.
I'm mad.
It's like almost like no one taught you.
I'll give you that one.
You can have it.
No.
That idea could be worth some money, but you can just take
You can have it.
it.
It's like the giving tree.
Steal
Left with
it.
a fucking stump.
Damn. Okay.
I
Well,
think we did good for 2 episodes, 1 recorded.
yeah, I think we did it. I think we were again. I just wish we had it. I wish we had it. And we was just like boom out there. Oh my god. If you like my hat, link
Buy
below.
one.
Buy one. It helps the pod. Not that either of us really get paid. I don't pay Lena.
No. Only when I work for her. And sometimes I just move things around. Is it right, Bubba?
I'm the worst. Bubba doesn't get paid either.
No.
Flowers somewhere, creating havoc. And thanks for joining us. This episode's brought to you by absolutely
Not
no one.
Nada.
But if you want to sponsor us, if you dare to.
I don't think you know what you're in
I
for.
mean, you just heard my idea for the WLL
Yeah.
here. Like,
There's more where that came
there's
from.
more where that came from here, But yeah, thanks for watching episode 2 of Dear Lacrosse Pod. Like, subscribe.
Episode 2.5.
2.5. All the good stuff. Please help us out. And again, I don't think there's a podcast in the lacrosse world that's like us.
If you disagree, comment below.
Comment below.
And maybe we'll watch it.
Maybe we'll comment on it. Maybe I'll get an Instagram fight with you.
Ooh. That'll spice up our Friday.
That would spice up the viewership.
Comment who you want us to beef with.
That's
it.
it.